Hello! Summer of Shade here. I go by Summer and actually also Loki, but that's more in Discord. This is Haven Kingdom. Um, it's a server that um, Sunny made. Sunny is like my best friend. Um, we made this server after we had issues with the previous server that we were on, having like connection and all that issues. So we made our own. The server's a few months over a year now, year old. And it originally started out here. Let me show you guys around. Actually, so this is where it started. This is Siren, because we were in a townie server, and Sunny was the mayor of a town called Siren, and I was the co-mayor. After we decided to not be on the other server anymore, we moved here and we made New Siren. This is New Siren. As you can tell, it's still under construction. We all have like ADHD and all that fun stuff, so our brains are like ping pong balls at the best of times. So what happened was I flew over here, I made all these streets, I made quite a few houses. Some other people have made houses here. Like Sunny made this really cool like humpy house thing. At least I think it looks really cool. This is my Siren house. So there's the Haven Kingdom, and then there's the Haven Springs camp. Right now we're talking about Haven Kingdom. Haven Kingdom is obviously like a kingdom SMP almost. And like, for example, here's the Siren Castle. Siren is the capital of Haven. I built the castle. It's a tutorial by Blue Nerd on YouTube. I'll see if I can link that in the comments if I remember. But the tutorial was Blue Nerd on YouTube. Although I stopped following after I believe the dining room, and because Sunny wanted to decorate the castle, so I figured let them go to town. So when I was in Siren here, I made entire districts. So like this is the residential district, this is the entertainment district over here, and over here is the agricultural district. Can we take a moment to like appreciate this? This was built by a player named Rainy Day. Absolute building goddess. No tutorials, and this was before we had World Edit, so this was all built by hand. Because we do have World Edit now. This was built by hand with no tutorials, and not even like, as far as I know, not even looking up like pictures of Minecraft Coliseums. I think she just literally looked up Coliseums. So that's pretty impressive. And she also did this giant boat. The sails are a running joke at this point. Don't judge us. And then a hop, skip, and a jump away is Indirion. Indirion is my town. It's pretty much my character, who is an Ender Dragon. Her name is Summer. Hoarding a bunch of orphan children and giving them lots of gold. Sounds really bad out of context. So let me show you some of the landmarks in Indirion. This is called the Observatory. It is also Dio, and sometimes they go by Lucid. This is their home, but we call it the Observatory because, you know, the giant telescope. That's Sunny's house up on the hill. So most of what we have a group that we call the Core Four. The Core Four are made up of Sunny, me, Raku, and Rainy. So most of us have an alternate house in each other's towns. So this is Sunny's house in Indirion. I believe one of these two is Raku's Indirion house. Yes. Well, not Raku's Indirion house. Raku is actually a member of Indirion. So that is Zia's house, I believe. Let me... Yes. Okay. So that was Zia's house. Oh, this is the, like, the freaking cutest little potion shop I've ever seen. We've got some vacant houses. Oh, this is the library. Haven't really done much in there. I built it before and then I copy pasted it here. But I never really repurposed it. This is something I built, but it's a tutorial. I'll be plainly honest here. I don't remember what the video was. But I cannot take credit for the actual build itself. I think I just changed like some of the colors maybe. And same with this, but I really actually, pretty much the only thing I followed with this was the room layout on this middle floor here and the actual structure and this bottom floor. So this is the gay tavern. It's very gay. It's beautiful and amazing. You've got Zombie, the bartender. And all the rooms are gay too. Yeah, but up here I totally went off of the tutorial and I made another floor of rooms. So like there's like little itty bitty rooms here. I'm not gonna go in all of them. And up here is a little storage area. So, whee. That's what I get for talking for so long without taking a breath. This is the farm until I figure out a better way. This is the Builders Guild. I'm very proud of this one. I built this. I made the flag. It is the Builders Guild. So you come here to give requests for people to help you build stuff. So like miscellaneous, layout, underwater builds, nature, tree, bushes, all that fun stuff. But like I've got like a whole form thing that you fill out. You come here, you fill this out, and then you'd put it in there. And then the Builders Guild members actually have access to a common area where a whole bunch of materials will be stored. So that way when you're building, you don't have to worry about always having to get like massive amounts of blocks. Oh, this one isn't mine. This is a photography shop. I believe this is AJ's, but it's so freaking cute. Look at look at it. And then this world map is so cool to look at. Like, it's awesome. So it's got villages marked on it, and boat and sunken shipwrecks. These are the Indirion docks. I built these. I based them off of the Siren docks. I don't think I pointed them out when I was over there, but I also built the Siren docks. So that's why this is such an incredibly similar style. Oh, this is my leather and dye shop. This was originally in Siren, but I moved it over here when I made my own town. It's got a little back room where you do some work. It's got upstairs where you do where you got all the dyes and stuff. Yeah, it's got leather and dye. Let's see what else. Oh, this is Mavy's farm. This is the big wheat farm. I'm not sure I'm allowed to say what we call that build. Oh, this is the wedding venue. This is something I built again in Siren. A lot of my builds from Siren were moved to Indirion to obviously open up room for people who are actually in Siren. This is the wedding area. This is a little bridal preparation suite, you know, where you change your skin to that sounds really bad. Where you change into the dress. Up here is the honeymoon suite. We don't talk about that. Yeah. And if you go over here, this is the little wedding area. So you come over here, you stand up here, and whoever's like officiating the ceremony goes here. And it's kind of cut off from like the rest of the town, so it's a nice little scenery thing, I think. And then the building next to it that looks very similar up here. I say a lot. I need to not do that. This is the rec hall. Well, it was originally the reception hall, but I'm thinking of just using it for like parties in general. This was supposed to be like the head table, you know. You got the funky looking wood floor that looks funky but actually isn't funky. You've got the disco floor out back. Oh, and I think my favorite part, if I actually remembered to copy it, I did, yay, because I sometimes forget that if they have basements, but the kegs, I saw this somewhere, I don't remember where I got the idea, but these giant wine kegs. Okay. So, yeah, storage. Oh, and this is the kitchen. Yeah, just last minute throwing that out there. Oh, yeah, this is the kitchen. This is the Indirion Park. All the decor was done by me, but this giant tree was done by a player named Steely Wheelie. They are known as the God of Trees, and that is canonic, and no one can tell me otherwise. Because we do have like lore going on in the server. It's not like major lore, but we have lore. So yeah. I did decorate the tree a little with like these vines and stuff because it felt a little just plain after I decorated all down there. There I go saying again. I need to stop doing that. Okay, so those are really the only two towns I know about. Obviously my own and Siren, which I was in for a massive chunk of time. I think I'm going to end this stream here and start a survival world. I tried to do that on Twitch and like sort of succeeded, but I may or may not have gotten blown up by a creeper.